Darshak Shrote, we're back at my kitchen, and now what I'm going to cook for you is a prawn pasta dish. So Shadharanto people cook pasta with chicken, tuna and all sorts of pastas, and I will show you how to cook all of those as well. But right now I'm going to show you how to do prawn pasta, because a lot of Bangladeshi people really enjoy eating their prawns. So what I will do, I will show you how to cook a very snappy, very quick pasta dish. So I've got my pasta here, and I'll pour it into the saucepan, like so. And I'm just doing one bowl of pasta, so it should actually feed, I think it should feed more than one person, but I'm a big eater, so I always think big. So for me, that's probably enough for me, but anyway. So boiled water, it's very important to boil your pasta with olive oil as well. So that way your pasta boils and it cooks nicely, and it has a nice aroma to it, as well as non-stickiness. So if you don't put oil in, what happens is your pasta becomes all sticky and soggy and inseparable, and you don't want that. You actually want it to separate nicely, and you want it to cook nicely as well. And right, so my pasta is boiling, and while my pasta is boiling, what I will do is so I've already started off with boiled water, yeah? And I'm just going to add literally a teaspoon of olive oil in this, okay? So that's it. So now my pasta will cook. Now, pasta or pasta, I don't know how you pronounce this. I say pasta, and my children always laugh at me when I say pasta. They say, who do you think you are? So how should I say it? I don't know, you tell me. It's an interesting pronunciation, and my pronunciation is all muddled up. Right, so whilst my pasta is boiling, I can cover it if I want to, but or just let it cook by itself. Again, I need a wok. So my wok goes on, and I need oil. Again, my extra virgin olive oil, and I'm going to use about a tablespoon. Yes, that's it. I will tell you what ingredients I will use for this. It's a very simple dish. So normal onion, just one onion. I will use a little bit of ginger, a little bit of garlic, and what else shall I use? I might use maybe a couple of green chili, and I might use a little bit of coriander. What you want to do is throw your crushed garlic into your hot oil, and I'm adding this. So now here I put the flame up, yeah? We are mothers, we are wives, sisters, daughters, you name it. We have all those roles and responsibilities at home. So now my ginger and my garlic is done. And again, you don't have to worry about fine chopping and things like that. It's just rough. Here, that's it, it's done. So there goes my garlic and ginger. And to this, I add a half a teaspoon of salt. But salt, again, you add salt to taste. You don't have to have half a teaspoon. You can have no salt if that's what you wish. But salt, too much salt is actually no good for you. It's absolutely not good for your blood pressure. So if you suffer from high blood pressure, the idea is to avoid you eating too much salt, because salt is absolutely not good. So my garlic and ginger is cooking. I will do my onion. And again, this onion, you don't have to fine chop the onion. You can actually just cut it roughly, because it's going to go in your pasta, and your pasta is of big shape. So I'm just doing it roughly, yeah? I'm not doing it any particular. So I just add it to this and let it cook. I was talking to you about university life. So, because my daughter is going to go to university, I'm sure most of you are already at university, away from home, and living on takeaways. Living on takeaways is not really the ideal way of survival, is it? It's not the ideal way of eating. It's not healthy, first of all. What I need to do is the onion needs to brown. So the garlic and ginger is already brown, and the onion is almost browning. So you need pasta sauce. Now pasta sauce, you can make it at home for yourself. I'm just going to use ready-made pasta sauce. It's very easily available in the shops. So I will just add my half jar in there. This sauce is actually already cooked, so you don't have to cook it for very long. But if you cook it for a short while, so let's say about 5 minutes, you leave it to cook by itself. It's So in the meantime, I'm stirring my pasta, just making sure it's cooking, and it's cooking really, really nicely. So what I will add one more thing actually, and this is mixed herb. You can buy this in the shops. Normally the jar comes with all the mixed herb, but I'll just add a little bit of more. I did add a little bit of salt. You can add more salt as you wish, or less, whatever suits you. My sauce is nearly cooked. I just need to cook it for a few more minutes. And whilst my sauce is cooking, my pasta is also boiling. From my prawn pasta, you must be thinking, well, where are the prawns? Well, I tell you where the prawns are. The prawns are in the fridge. Because again, prawn, just like chicken, you have to make sure you keep them fresh. So I'll get my prawn out. So any prawns. These are king prawns that I'm going to use today, but you can use any prawns that you like. That in the middle of your prawn, there's usually a black area, so you take that out. So that's actually the intestine of your prawns. So that's out. You can see they're all nice and clean. So here we go. Here goes our prawns. And now our prawns are going to cook in the sauce. So our pasta is actually really done. Now, I don't know what you like. If you like chili, if you like spicy food, what you can do is in this you can add red chili flakes, because that actually has its own flavor. Or you can add a couple of green chilies. I might add just a couple of green chilies just so it gives a little bit of color to it as well, because it's all very red at the moment. I'll add a little bit of green chili and coriander. My pasta is actually cooked. What I didn't tell you is how much water to add to your pasta. So it's just like cooking rice. The water has to be an inch above the ingredient. So in my pasta, when I laid my pasta out into my utensil, I put boiled water an inch above the pasta. So I've turned the gas off on that. And prawn beshikon ranna korte hoy na. You just need to cook it for maybe maximum 5 minutes. And what I'm going to do, like I said to you, I'm not going to throw away the sauce from this. I'm going to use it all. So all of it goes in here and it comes as a nice gravy. You can see the pasta and the prawns, everything cooking together really nicely. Looking like a really nice dish, and smells nice too, I can tell you that. It's really, really nice, and you can smell all the spices. What I did use is a mixed variety of spice. So now what I will do, just for garnishing, I will put some coriander. So you just throw it over, and if you want either chili flakes or green chili, you just throw one in. So I always cut my chilies big. The reason I do that, so it's easy for the children to pick it out. Our pasta dish. Now all I have to do is lay it out in a nice dish for you to see what it looks like. So my pasta is actually cooked. Again, this dish, from starting off the preparation to actually putting it out and putting it to your mouth, it should be done within 30-35 minutes and no more. Definitely not time consuming. So my dish is ready. Look at this. Doesn't this look wonderful? It looks absolutely beautiful to me. I've done my garnishing. All I now need is a fork. So, God, aren't I lucky? I'm cooking and I'm eating at the same time as well. And I'm also telling you what it tastes like. You'll have to take my word. Well, actually, you know what? You don't have to take my word for this. You can do the cooking and you can taste it yourself. So দর্শক দেখলেন তো কি সুন্দরভাবে এত quickly, this is definitely fast food, isn't it? You tell me. It's healthy, it's quick, it's economical, and definitely it's going to be tasty. But I haven't tasted it yet. So come on, let me go and taste my food. Come with me to the garden again. দেখতে তো মনে হচ্ছে খুব মজা। এখন একটু খেয়ে দেখি কেমন হইলো আমার পাস্তা। কি বলবো, খুবই মজা হয়েছে, অসাধারণ মজা। আমি নিজেই বলছি, কারণ আতিকে বলবে না, এই জন্য আমি বলছি। খুব টেস্টি, সব ফ্লেভারগুলো কিন্তু টেস্ট করা যাচ্ছে। আমার পাস্তাতে লবণ একটু কম হয়েছে, যেহেতু আমি অনলি হাফ এ টিস্পুন দিয়েছি, আপনারা আরও বেশি দিতে পারেন। ইটস রিয়েলি রিয়েলি নাইস। তবে আজকের প্রোগ্রাম তাহলে শুরু করলাম চা খেয়ে খেয়ে, এখন শেষ করব পাস্তা খেয়ে খেয়ে। Thank you for joining me in my kitchen today, and I look forward to seeing you again in my kitchen.